Seniac, I haven't checked Oil Town in a while. Freedonia, you haven't checked me in a long time. Seniac, builds an airport in Veganville. Karens, the planes are so loud. Where's the manager? Seniac, a natural man-made barrier. Nerds, natural and man-made are two really different things. I think you need to do some expansion on Freedonia. Why is Seniac always back and not front? Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome front to another episode of the False Kingdom here, City Skylines. Guys, we are front, back, side to side, like a roller coaster. Back in the False Kingdom right now where, yes, we haven't given Freedonia enough attention recently. And I think it's time we kind of go back to, which was technically our second nation that we created, and show it some love. Give it some expansions. Give it a reason for why it is a kingdom in all of these kingdoms. But what I will say right now, guys, is next episode, we're going to be building a brand new kingdom all together right now based on an industry. If you haven't already noticed, guys, we have the oil industry. We have the fishing industry. We have the farming industry. We recently got set up the ore industry. There's only one type of industry left, and that is the forest industry right now. We have a couple of islands that we can choose from. If I kind of go into big overview mode, we have this one over here, and we have this one over here. Now, I want you guys to give me some suggestions out of the two. I'm going to use the main islands, not the smaller ones on the side. Out of these two big islands right now, which one should we go with? This one's got a huge mountain in the middle. This one's mainly flat. So there's a bit more building on that, but that has a highway already coming off it. So if we build on this, it's going to have a highway. If I build on this, it's going to be completely detached like Oil Town. And I won't do a highway connection. It will be cargo ships and cargo airports all day long. So pick an island and also give me a name suggestion in the comment section down below. And you might be able to get to rename that kingdom in the next episode. But anyway, we are back, guys. If you haven't enjoyed this series, please smash that like button down below if you're on around here. Then make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when that next episode does come out. Right, guys, we are back. So, things are looking good for us. The cargo airport's doing their job. It's now transferring cargo from one airport to another. Good. Stuff is moving. We still have a little tail end over here, but it is what it is. Things are looking up for us. We kind of got in the airport over in Veganville as well, which is being used, bringing the goods over. And we did some sweet expansions for Veganville too. So things are looking up for us. We're making solid cash. We got money in the bank. We need to spend some of that money and do some beautiful investments. And Freedonia, looking pretty weak right now, boy. You're looking pretty weak. So we need to kind of, just jazz it up, one or the other. But I feel like Freedonia needs a reason for people to come here. Like, we have many things going on. For example, if you come into the False Kingdom, it's the place where you want to be. But it's stuff like we have the stadium. That draws a lot of people over and stuff like that. Is this the hospital? The posh mall over here draws people in. We have things that kind of bring people into the kingdom. And we kind of need to do the same over for Freedonia. So we're going to take a look at what we can kind of throw in. Oh, okay, that's kind of popped it straight in my head straight away. The Statue of Liberty. Now, the Statue of Liberty is kind of known throughout the world as being the Statue of Freedom. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but that's kind of like, isn't it like the first kind of big landmark immigrants used to see when they arrived in New York? Because it's at Ellis Island. As they go for the immigration process or whatever it was. I'm not fully educated on this, so but what I know is probably very, very loosely based off reality. But back in the day, when everyone was immigrating over to the America, they see that and they think, freedom. And this is Freedonia. See where this is going? How big is it? I mean, I'm not going to stick it on an island. I'm actually going to pull it on the mainland, which I think will be pretty cool. But I think I need to kind of do something a little bit jazzy. But to build on all of this, I kind of need to rearrange some of our power lines. So I'm going to just pause a quick hot minute. Just move these over to this side. We're going to move the water tower just to over here for now. I'm going to get rid of these power lines because the majority of it is all pretty much integrated and connected anyway. So I'll delete them, and then we'll just add in what's needed, which will be power to there. Power connects down to there. We're pretty much all connected. We're back up and running, boys. So this is the shopping area for Freedonia right now, the main shopping sections. This will eventually be like the central hub to what is currently up and running. And it looks like we're going to be bending around and heading up in that direction. But why don't we, as it kind of bends up to here, we then do a little 5 by 5 to then build the Statue of Liberty smack bang right there, and then build the road going around it in a square, as if we've then created, right, we've gone up by 7, as if we then created like a focal point to the area. I'm trying to get where we can then cut it in like that, and then that continues going up, and that becomes the main focal point to the whole of Freedonia. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be actually pretty cool. So now we're going to have a tourist attraction, a little draw to the area. So we'll bring the road up to, actually we'll bring this road straight across, right, and then look, each connection that we currently have, we'll bring it up and in. Obviously that is going to be a bit funky, but if I do a 10 by 10 on the old bend to get it parallel with you, we've got the roads leading in. We do have a little connection here. I don't know if that's going to be too sharp or whether I bring it this way. If I bring it up by 15, because Freedonia is a little bit all over the place. It's not built correctly in many ways. It just kind of is what it is. So if I bring this out by, where does that connection there? 14. So if I go by 7, I'm trying to make everything as flow as much as possible. Yeah, that will work. That would work. So yeah, we can treat the little statue there as kind of like the central kind of hub to all this area. Now, we don't have right now public transport apart from a bus route. Do you think we should now turn on the harbour? I think so. As we're now giving it a little bit of love, we'll turn the harbour on. We'll give these guys some additional leisure facilities. And do you think we should now kind of integrate some form of public transport, like maybe stick in, like we've done in many of the other kingdoms, the bus hub with the metro line underneath it? I think so. I think it's screaming out for something like this. So public transportation hubs, get one of these down. And if I built it like, you know, around about here somewhere. So I could build it. Let me see. Let me kind of bring this up. So if I just came up by 10 there, just to kind of create that little road section just here. Ooh, could I connect it over to like there as a passing? I might be able to. And then it could connect to the airport. Ooh, damn. He got connections, boys, because we all know Freedonia is very friendly with the Fool's Kingdom. So we will give them what they need. We are friends. We are all friends around here. Kind of. Right, so that is it's actually a bit funky on this side, but I feel like we could kind of get away with it. So I just move this to over there. And it's going to design the road right now. Maybe I could go like a really skinny back lane to like integrate more of it. I don't know how I feel about that. It looks kind of funky. It does look really funky. So maybe I don't have that here. I have it here instead. But again, it's still kind of slightly off. I could pull it. Say if we had the road down there. Or if that road went up that way. Yeah. Right. Move this just over to here real quick. Right, I'll bring that straight down to there because we're not really utilising the national road over on that side. And, oh, it's too steep on that section. I mean, I can drop it here and it's completely fine. That's all good. That's all good. So we have the bus hub surrounding on it so people can go straight to the statue as soon as they get off their bus. Nice. Right, okay, so let me just quickly drop a load of water in this area. bring that over straight up. There we go. It all has water. So we'll just zone a couple more of the roads, or get a couple of roads more in place. I think I might actually place down a couple of extra like landmarks or whatnot. So that's 17 going across. So if I got by an additional 3, that should be then the full 20, right? Yeah. So I could actually build a road going across here and then straight down the middle to maximize our gridded space. Because I'm trying to utilize as much as I can. Bring that to there. I'll bring this to here. And then straight across. And do I keep this quite open, this area? Or do I fill it with other landmarks and stuff? I think so. So like I said, it's all staggered. Everything's not organized. Nothing really lines up too well. This is how Freedonia was built. It was built on top of the ancient road markings. And this is what we get. Not fit for modern day civilization. Damn. So what else can we throw in here then? In terms of unique buildings that will be kind of cool. The fantastic fountain. We have the luxury hotel. No. Transport tower. We have the clock tower. We have the Grand Mall. Or we could do the official park. So the official park does sound kind of cool. Again, I'm really bulking up the tourism in this area. What if I placed it just here? The official park. And then we dot a load of trees around and everything, all that kind of jazz. So it all kind of intertwines with one another. And I think we'll get one more building. The Grand Library. If I squeeze that there. And do I do one more building? One more, maybe? Really to kind of bulk this area up. The Modern Art Museum. Oh my goodness me, these guys are going to have an ego right now, aren't they? They really are going to have an ego. Grand Library and Modern Art Museum, guys? Someone's cultured. Right, let's drop those buildings in. There we go, they've got water, they'll have power. Does the power kind of connect over? It does in a way. So I can delete these lines, because it kind of connects through there, and we'll just kind of zone the rest of it, basically. So that's all good. That's all good right now. So, right. What we'll do is we'll fill all this up with commercial down to here. We do all the other little bits of commercial around, you know, the area in which we're going to have the majority of the tourism. So bring that to there. I'm going to bring that to here. We'll do a strip just here. It's a lot of commercial. I will be honest with you, it's a lot of commercial, which is why we do have to bulk up with some residential as well. Then to there. Alright, get all that there covered. And we'll do just to here. To there. So we'll leave it as that for now. It will take a while for that to get built just because of the current demands and whatnot, and we still have residential growing in Veganville as well. So it will take some time. But if I get the connections set up for public transport a little bit more easier, then we should be onto a little bit of a good one. So we are investing some serious cash right now into Freedonia. So let's just say this one going plus there. We're going to go from there straight across. It will end there. It will simply be a back and forward train. I'm not going to use the metro that goes all the way around to end there and go back. I mean, I could, but it feels like quite a long metro at this point. It really does. And then we'll use this one that kind of starts at the airport to connect to there, and it will then maybe follow down and have a few stops down here. But before we skedaddle away, why don't we get it to have one last stop? If I can get it connected just right. I'm trying to find the perfect way to get it connected. Maybe here? There? Right, I'm going to go for here. So leading this way, I'll have a stop there. I'm going to have one last stop just here for the subway line, the metro line. So, right, let's try and get this connected then. So from this point here, we are pretty much doing a bit of a bend. Like that. And then from here, just very simple, back and forth. So if I set up a new line, I'm keeping it separate. Just so the train, or the line hasn't gone all the way over. And then you can kind of class this as truly being the Freedonia line. These are Freedonia subway lines that cross the border. There we go. So that one's done. Oh no, it's not done, sorry. I gotta connect it all the way down to here. My bad. There we go. And then this is just gonna... Oh snap, I've actually connected it to the road. Zodiac, how did you do that? You fool. So let me just grab this over here and drag it all the way down to the final stop. So then I can add a stop there, add a stop there, add a stop there, add a stop there. Okay, we're up and running. That is truly a Freedonian line that does cross a border and then goes into the airport. So, I mean, yeah, that's good because you can pretty much use the international airport now to get to Freedonia. Jazzy. And then, of course, we want the connection from here. So if I bend this right round, there's a moment there where you could actually get it connected. Oh, it's to the road. Yeah, I don't want it to the road, so maybe I bring it up. So what's the issue that it's not... Do I have to anarchy this then? Right, looks like I'm going to have to anarchy it to a certain degree. Like that. Do you see it bad? Kind of. And then this is just simply... I see, I don't want to use... the train line going all the way across, because it just feels like... it's going to be such a long line. So use that one for now. I mean, he might go over to there to Southall. You never know. You never know what kind of friendship those guys are going to spark. But that sorts out some subway lineage going on right now. Little crisscross platform section over there. And then we have the current bus route going around in Freedonia. So we're now going to slightly adjust this. So it actually comes down... The last stop before it goes out is here. So I could actually make it do an additional stop just outside the subway platform. Weird that it wants to then go up. Right, it would be considered a quicker road, wouldn't it? So it comes out here. Then we're going to bring them into here. Stop them just there, around all that little landmark section. Bring them into here. They're going to stop there and skedaddle round. And they pretty much, right now, we've actually moved this one down a bit. Stop at the, well, all the public transportation stops as well. All the subway stops. This one's just there, but it's a short walk. The ferry line. This is good. This is very good. So this is going to boost the Freedonia economy right now. I don't know what's happened because we're losing 17,000, but hey-ho. The economy should be crawling itself back. So it really should boost the economy. We'll invest a little bit now into services. So we have the medical facility over here. Actually, what is the current population of Freedonia? 2,000. So probably not well equipped just yet for a big boy hospital. Oh, we actually got 2 medical facilities. So maybe I just drop in an additional one. So I just put it there. The fire emergency services, we only have 1 in. So maybe I'll go for a larger one for this. So I'm putting them on the entry points here, so it's kind of close to the national road. And then same for the policing. We'll go for a large one just here. And that covers the island very well. We have 1 elementary school over here right now, so we're going to bulk that up. Drop it just there. That'll be very, very handy. We don't have any high schools in right now. So I'm going to drop the high school just here for the island. And you know what? We don't have a university anywhere, do we? Ooh, do I create a university kingdom at some point? Let me know what you think about that, guys, in the comment section down below. The University Kingdom. That sounds interesting. That's very different. That's very different right now. So we're giving these guys a huge boost right now. There's a problem that they need some more workers. There's not enough workers. The peeps, they will slowly come. I've built it, so they should slowly come right now. They should slowly start moving in. Now FREEDONIA has these amazing connections. It's going to be interesting to see how it ticks along. So let's fast forward then as much as the game will allow us at this current state. I'm hearing ding ding dings for days right now as everything is slowly being upgraded. And public transport right now, they're going in both directions, which is interesting. And that's good to see. So they're utilising both sides. This airport now gets a little bit more busy as it's now connected technically to another kingdom. But we don't mind it because FREEDONIA is very friendly. Now, is the toll booth over here going to be able to hold up? I know a little trick you can do is because it slows down to 20. So I could like maybe do 50. Now we don't have it set on where it's like over here where it's automatically you can drive through it. But I got the speed limit a little bit higher over here, so they leave a little bit quicker as soon as they kind of approach, so the next vehicle can get in a bit sooner. Ooh, traffic. Well, not really. It's just them switching their lanes because as they get to this moment right now, it is quite close between one lane coming in and one lane turning off, so everyone's got to crisscross one another, which is a bit awkward. A bit awkward, boys, but we're getting there. No big issues, but yeah, we're going to see a little bit of demand on this while people slowly move in. And there's a vehicle using this road. Wow. Oh, there's a couple of vehicles using this road. Okay, so this has now become slightly handy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, this is looking good then. This is actually looking really good. So we still have this huge commercial demand, but I can't really do much about it because I need more people living here. So it's a bit of a tough one to kind of do anything about it. Vehicles are flowing out of the tunnel right now. Man, this traffic is crazy. But it all moves. There's no big issues. It's all a moving. Do I dare look at Oil Town? I mean, that's kind of being consistent. So it's not getting any better, but at the same time, it's not getting any worse. So we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take that right now. Transport Island then. I know we always have a little bit of traffic over here. Now, the problem for these guys is the fact that it's 3 lanes merging into then a 4 lane, then into a 2 lane, which kind of slightly throws them all off. There's no issue in the actual tunnel itself. It's literally down to the fact that they're all trying to merge in like this. Now, it's only because vehicles coming from the roundabout or this line here all merge technically into the same section. So if I obviously made them do that, but then I made these guys merge over to the left lane, a little bit counterintuitive because it's going to hold up a few of these guys right now. Are you okay, Trek? Are you having a moment? Now, only reason being, well, there is no reason being, to be honest with you. It's now just really going to hold up these guys. I was thinking I can let them through, but then that's pretty much all clear. Yeah. Bad idea, boy. Bad idea. Alright, take these off. I didn't really want it to do it like that. I've completely messed everything up. Why do I touch things? I ruin everything. But it would make sense to widen this or shortening this. But let's see what happens once all these vehicles pass through, just for a quick minute. I have caused some backups. I think it is what it is, isn't it? Like, if you go to any kind of immigration border, it's kind of like that. Big lanes, and they all merge into a single lane, kind of almost as it hits the highway. I mean, it's not an issue. It's just me being me. That's all it is. That's literally all it is being right now. Right, Freedonia. You need more peeps, right? You need so many more peeps. Businesses are crippling because there's not enough workers. So they need more. Everyone's screaming out for more workers. Everybody. But it's like, guys, I have no residential demands. Right, they built all the residential over here in Veganville right now. Pretty much, just a few little spots left available. Okay. Okay. It's quite quiet over here, isn't it? I think it's all like the self-sufficient kind of stuff. That's pretty much what it is. But it's looking good. It'd be looking real good right now. So the transport hub over here, 155 people using it recently. That's good. It's nice to see all those peeps jumping on. Is this little stop down here? Where is it? 37. Yep. The one over here, 11. And the one down here. Oh, there's no power over here, guys. 9. We need to increase power production. We're not really getting much wind from it. There's not much wind coming on Freedonia right now, so... I mean, then again, it is all their own power. They're a pretty green country right now. So that's good. A couple of tourists coming over here. Plenty of tourists coming over here. Very good to see. Completely filled up the school right now. Same with the elementary school. Where's the elementary school? There it is. Yeah, it's pretty much all filled up. So that will educate peeps over time. Actually, do you know, that's a good point. What is our education levels? It's actually not too bad. I mean, we still need plenty more schools. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to educate everybody. Because if I ever educate everybody, and then everyone's going to want those high-paying jobs, and no one's going to want the low-paying jobs. So you still need some folios lying around right now. You still need some folios. Right, looking good. So we had 2,200 people living here. We've now increased it by an extra 500 people living on the island. Amazing. Amazing. Tourists is now up to 88 on a weekly basis with what we've currently got down, which is really good. So, would it warrant us eventually building a tourist park on Freedonia, maybe at some point? Could do. Could do. Let me see what the zone is like, and it's all industrial just there. Again, I just don't want to place any more jobs in because I know they're gonna get low-key taken. We need more people. But it's slowly growing though. That's all I can say. It's slowly growing. Right, how is everywhere else doing? We don't have any other issues that I don't know about just yet. Oil town, that's probably the smallest town that we've ever seen so far. Making good money over here on weekly profits. What I like to see. Planes just come in. It's come. The owner is the cargo hub over here. So yeah, they're all intertwined right now with trading goods with these airports, which is really sweet. Very happy with it. This little industrial area, which has recently sucked up a lot of jobs too. What's Fool's Kingdom like these days? 51,000 on the population. And you know what? To be honest with you, Freedonia had 88 tourists a week. Fool's Kingdom's only having 147. So the fact that they've got 88 coming in is actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Toll Town has 32 tourists. Fishtown has 11. Veganville has 268. Then again, that would be because of the nature reserve. That would be the sole reason for that. Now, Ortown, 0, right? Or that's the wrong one. Where is it? Over here. 8 tourists. Okay. North Fall. 200 tourists? Oh my goodness me. Oh Oh, no, get out. You're telling me Northfall is the kingdom that has the most tourists coming in right now? I suppose it's because of this. Oh, we could launch a rocket. I don't know if we should, guys. Should we be launching a rocket right now? The taxes are too high in Northfall. Should we be launching a rocket? Yikes. Guys, let me know in the comment section if you should launch a rocket next episode. All the other kingdoms aren't going to be happy that Northfall has nuclear weapons. That's crazy. That's real crazy right there. Right, the population's growing quite rapidly right now. We've gained an extra 100 residents on the island, and it's still growing for Freedonia. That's good. What is the leisure like over here then? So we could do with a few little parks here and there. So why don't we give these guys a nice little fishing island coming off the edge just there as it overlooks. Oh, that's a bit too close. Let me move this over on this side of the island. There we go. We've got a tropical garden. We have a floating cafe. I think this would be kind of nice for the workers over on this side. Little floating cafe for the workers. They are an island nation, like many of the other nations here right now. So they utilize this additional stuff. Again, bringing more tourists over, creating a little bit more leisure facility around. Some parking lots will be a good shout. So where can I squeeze those some parking lots in? If I drop 2 there. Drop 2 there. Drop 2 there. Couple little parking lots right now. They might utilize them a little bit more. Let's just go for the usual stuff then. So I'm thinking nice little carousel park. If I squeeze it in here, provide a lot of little leisure. Create some upgrades maybe at some point. We'll add in like a small little standard park. There we go. Which one is that then? That is the small playground. That's what it is. What is that? That is... Oh, containers. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. The baseball field. We have the large cinema, which will be good. So the large cinema, I'm actually going to squeeze just there. And I think the Ferris wheel as well. Just here. Again, lots of tourist options right now. And then we got some beautiful, like a beautiful restaurant plaza. We'll drop here around the park. Really bulk this area up. As you got the subway line just there. Really add something a little bit extra over here. So little restaurants down here around the carousel park. Comes a little bit of a hub. And again, that is now causing some sweet upgrades to the island all over again. Nearly at 3,000, so we've gained. Wow! 800 people living here. That's really good. And it's only going to increase the tourists as well with all this new stuff. So I'm impressed. Very impressed. Things are going well for us. We need 700 more people on the island, potentially, to kind of take up all the jobs. But it's looking good. Just kind of trying to pay attention to this situation. I know they've all got to slightly stop. But that's going to back onto the highway soon. I mean, then again, it's solely for all the people moving in. Eventually, it will all die down. It will all be good. But Freedonia's had some love, guys. Freedonia's had a little bit of love. We'll see how it expands over time. But for now, I think we're going to end it here. I think I can now sleep easy knowing that I gave Freedonia some expansions. So, Freedonia, I'll see you again in another 20 episodes. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.